I first thought the movie Hereditary like sucked ass when I first saw it. I saw it at the theaters, and I'm like, this movie is just like whatever. Like I thought it was really, just I don't know what I was expecting when I saw it, but like the trailers made it seem like it was I don't know what I was expecting. Like it just looks weird, and it was weird. So I guess that's fair, but like the execution initially just doesn't seem that great. You know what I mean? In terms of other scary movies, it seems really boring and slow and dramatic and not that scary. But the second time I watched it, because people kept telling me like you should review this movie because it's really good, I was like, all right, I'll watch it again and let me see what you guys are freaking talking about because I don't get it. Second time I watched it, I could definitely see some of the subtle stuff that I missed the first time. So here's my review of Hereditary. I remember the beginning, the first time I saw it, the beginning of the movie was really good with the house. Like it zooms in on the house all crazy, and then it's like a doll house, and then it turns out to be the dude's room. I was like, ooh, that's good. Where's it going from here? Freaking badass treehouse right there, dude. I wonder if it has Wi-Fi, dude. I'd bring my laptop up there and just fucking have a good old time in that badass treehouse. As long as it's got AC though, because it's hot in New Orleans. Death is easy because life is very hard, and this is a very freaky funeral. There's a lot of weird people there, and the chick's talking about how she's never seen any of these people here. The daughter looks super stressed and crazy, dude. She's apparently allergic to nuts. Dude, they have like a really nice ass house, dude. They probably sell drugs. Hey, it's Toni Collette. That's the mom from The Sixth Sense, dude. She loves them freaky ass scary movies, and in this movie she makes these awesome ass diorama things, these little house things, and apparently they sell really high on the black market movies. The son is really relatable because he's constantly getting stoned and he's just a little loser, and you're like, oh man. And like the daughter does all these ugly ass drawings. You're like, please don't draw me. The mom and the daughter are so creepy together. Like when you actually listen to what they say to each other, it's like when you were a baby you never cried. Like that's creepy. Can you imagine that chick as a little baby and just never crying? Like you'd be like, ooh, like cry, dude, like do something. Like just creepy staring baby, like no, please get it away from me. She finds a letter talking about like how, hey dude, our pain and sacrifice, it will be worth it. And then she sees her freaking mom as a ghost just sitting there, and they're like, whoa, is that a real thing, or is she just hallucinating because she's been tripping on acid all night? You never know, dude. It could be a little bit of both, but it's probably a ghost. You should get out of there. There's a lot of tension in this movie. Like the beginning, there's just like this grinding tension. Like there's something gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, but something's gonna happen, and I'm very nervous about it. A bird flies into the window while she's in class, and like the worst fear is the fear that you can see coming, because you can see the bird flying towards you in the window, and then it just hits the freaking glass. The dude is in class, and she gives him this look like, I don't really know what that look means. I'm still studying it. I'm like, I don't know what she's trying to say with that. It could be anything. You can tell she's definitely about to eat that damn bird, but instead she just cuts the head off with scissors and just takes it with her. Like, awesome. She probably got a basket full of heads somewhere. She looks like that type of kid, sadly. And there's somebody watching her cut the head off too. Weird freaking movie, dude. It alludes to things that are obvious, but also just like nefarious too, so. There's another really good subliminal scene that I noticed the first time, is that she wanders into this room and she looks around. There's this creepy ass triangle on the floor, and she's looking around like super disturbed about something, and then she closes the door and she goes to tell her husband like the door was open, or like whoa. Like, she wasn't even disturbed about the triangle thing on the floor or anything. She was disturbed that the door was open. Like, the fact that weird-ass triangle is just normal to her, and the fact that the door was open is weird, is a complete misdirection, which is freaking actually pretty awesome, like, the second time you watch it, because it's like, if you walk into a room and there's a freaking skull on the table, and, like, you don't even notice the freaking skull because it's always been there, but then you're like, the window is open, and you're like, oh shit, like, fucking, that's creepy. The husband gets a call that, like, that the mom's grave is been desecrated instantly, like right after the funeral, just like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is another movie that I reviewed. Whenever I review movies, I always try to throw it back to the other movie that I've done. There's always a thing that I can tie movies back to, so, you know, just had to do it. Desecrating bodies happened in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and some of their shit is kind of like Possession too, which I'll mention later. Great movie. Definitely check it out. Anyway, the chick goes to fucking therapy, and she's talking about how her mom was a fucking bitch, and like how she treated her like shit, and they had an on and off relationship for years, and like just not healthy. And now that her mom is dead, she's just like, ugh, I feel like even more shit now. Like our relationship sucks. So like, god damn it, dude, that sucks. Like complex relationships between people are really freaking hard to deal with. And that's one thing that's scary about this movie, is because it's not about over the top horror. It's about how relationships between family members can really turn to shit, and there's like nothing you can do about it. And that shit's very real because we deal with that shit every fucking day, more than we will ever deal with Jason Voorhees coming back from the dead and hunting us when we go to Camp Crystal Lake, because families fall apart all the fucking time, which is very real in a scary movie, and it probably flew over a lot of people's heads because they were expecting zombies or some shit. The dude gets the invite to go to this party, and he's like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get some butt tonight, fuck yeah. So I'm gonna do that, make sure that happens. And he has this like weird ass conversation with his mom. Like, you can tell these fucking two hate each other. Like, I'm glad me and my mom are cool, because like some people have horrible relationships with their mom. I'm like, God, that sucks. My dad, on the other hand, is a fucking jerk. Whose house is that? That's such a like LA studio ass film a movie here house. Like, nobody really lives in a house like that unless your parents are film producers or some shit. And who is baking a fucking brownie at a house party, dude? If you're baking brownies at a house party, I'd be like, dude, just order a fucking pizza. Like, who's baking at a fucking house party? I don't have to watch that. You're probably gonna burn my fucking mom's house down, you piece of shit. One of my favorite parts of this movie, he sees this chick and he's like, hey, I got weed, boo, you wanna fucking toke it up and chill? And she's like, yeah, let's go. And he's like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna get some butt. And she goes in the room and she's like, hey everybody, Peter has weed, let's all smoke it. Just like, oh shit, what a fucking bitch, dude. Like, cock blocked him so hard, like, you ain't getting none, dude. Like, he was trying to take this chick somewhere, roll up a doobie, and like smoke and talk that good shit to her and maybe get some. But she was like, no, make sure there's like at least 10 other people there to cock block you, dude, because you ain't getting none of this. I'm like, oh, that sucks, dude. Roll in with the homies. So the chick eats the nuts and like fucking he's trying to fucking get with this chick and smoking a bong, and the chick shit, like the fucking sister shows up like, yo dude, I'm having a fucking allergic reaction. And fucking Peter's like, oh shit. I wish I had my bong so I could do the same thing he does, but I can't. So he's trying to take her to the fucking party, and you're like, oh shit, why didn't she have a fucking EpiPen? Like, why is she running around with that fucking EpiPen if she's so allergic to this shit? Because like, I need mine. I'm like, I got mine right here strapped to my boot. Whatever. Anyway, they're fucking speeding through the fucking English countryside, and like Peter's fucking listening to Nirvana like hardcore. Like, we need to get to the hospital really fucking fast. And the chick's like, oh, I'm fucking dying, dude. You need to give me the I get it. And just like, oh shit. And she starts fucking sticking her fucking head out the window trying to breathe, and there's all these bugs flying in her face. And Peter's like, oh shit, this sucks. Dude, my mom's gonna fucking kill me. And there's a fucking dead body in the fucking road. He swerves to fucking move out of the fucking way, and the fucking sister's fucking head gets fucking decapitated on a fucking telephone pole. And we're like, oh god, what the fuck just happened? And we're like, oh shit, dude, oh shit, oh shit. And it gets super fucking quiet and intense. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And you're just like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. And I'm like, god damn, I did not see that coming, because like, I thought this movie was all about this fucking chick. Now like, she's fucking dead. Like, she can't be really fucking dead. And the dude's fucking sitting there driving like, oh shit, I'm real fucking scared. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking scared for you, dude. Can you imagine being in a situation where like you kill your fucking sister in a car accident, and like, oh, that sucks, and like you gotta drive home and tell your fucking parents? I'm like, god damn, like there's no fucking, that's like one of the realest situations anybody can ever fucking be in, and capture that in a scary movie, it's just fucking real scary. You're like, oh shit, that sucks. So let's see how he deals with that shit. He just does what any one of us would have done. He just goes home, fucking drives home, and goes to bed, and he's like, I need to smoke like 5 really big bongs after this, because I'm fucking real depressed. Like, I need to smoke 5 bongs and go to fucking sleep, and my mom's gonna fucking yell at me and probably beat me with the belt when I wake up. So let me just fucking get that one good sleep. I need to probably watch porn too, just to fucking get that one last nut. Oh, he probably was fucking not. There's no way he can nut with that type of stress on you. He's probably just fucking phantom beating it like, oh, my fucking arm is so tired, I'm too depressed to fucking come, my arm is sore, I'm just angry now. And I'm just like, dude, that sucks. So after that, the whole fucking family pretty much hates him now, or at least he feels like it, and like it just sucks. And like everybody's at the funeral like, this is shitty. And I'm like yeah. And like he tries to smoke weed with his boys after class, and it's just like the fucking weed doesn't even work anymore, and like that sucks. Like, when you can't smoke weed, you're fucked, dude. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, fucking start drinking all the time? Like, good luck with that, dude. It'll just make you fucking want to sleep a lot more. So, you know, whatever. Tony Collette makes a friend who is just like, I'm here to be your friend, and I love you, and I'm just here to listen to your cool stories, and like, your daughter died and my son died, and I'm right here for you. And like, meanwhile, her relationship with her husband is falling falling apart because she never wants to fucking sleep with him anymore. She's like, I'm gonna go sleep in this fucking treehouse. And the husband's like, but why? And she's just like, just cause it's a treehouse. Why wouldn't we sleep in there? We should put the whole house in that fucking treehouse. Like, why are we living in there? And he's like, all right, go to bed, babe. Like, I'm just gonna stay in this fucking bed. Jesus. So sucks to be him. She goes to her friend's house and she talks about how she sleepwalks and does crazy shit in her sleep. And apparently one time she almost set her whole fucking family on fire and doused everybody in paint thinner and was about to throw a fucking book of matches on them, set the whole fucking house on fire. But then she woke up and everybody's like, yo, what the fuck? And ever since then, everybody's just like, oh shit, my mom's trying to kill me, dude. Like, I don't know what the fuck, but she's gonna try to kill me at some point. And it's just like, hey, careful. Be careful what you wish for. Oh my god, dude. There's this one really intense scene where they're eating dinner together. And like they're just like, and there's like this tension between the mom and the son, and the son's like, is there something you want to say? And the mom's like, is there something you want to say? And the son's like, well, I'm just saying you're just fucking being all fucking like you're being a fucking bitch. And the mom's like, don't you fucking dare call me a fucking bitch because I'm your fucking mother. You better fucking respect me, and it's not my fault you killed your fucking sister, that everybody fucking hates you, and that you fucking are a fucking asshole, you're a piece of shit, you have a stupid fucking face, and I hate that fucking look on your face, and if your dad wasn't here, I'd fucking punch you right in your fucking stomach, and I'd stomp you out right the fuck there. Everybody's just like, oh my god, mom, relax. And it's just like the most intense shit, because it's like, I've never fucking, you hate when you get into arguments with somebody where she just wiles the fuck out, because people have a lot of repressed emotions to each other and shit, and when it comes out like that, it's fucking scary, dude, because people hold shit in for a long fucking time and you gotta get it out, dude. So if you have repressed emotions and shit, just fucking tell the person. Don't boil that shit up until you're ready to fucking scream at somebody and throw fucking plates at the wall, because that shit's nuts, dude. It gets there, dude. That's what I love about this movie. There's a lot of subtle family shit in this movie that's really good, and it goes in other directions after that, but I wish it could have stayed tight like at this fucking core, because this shit is the scariest shit to deal with, because it's so relatable on like a personal level, where we've all been in arguments where it's someone you love and someone's ready to fucking throw a goddamn thing at the fucking wall because they're so pissed, and like you're just arguing and you fucking hate each other. Like, you know what, we're fucking done, dude. Like, that is very fucking real. So make this movie actually very good, and it's easy to just breeze past it because it's like, oh, it's just an argument. But like, no, they're arguing because they fucking have some deep-seated shit, and I'm like, that's real. So she goes and sees the lady at Michael's, and she's buying art and doing more miniatures and shit, and like the chick's like, oh my fucking god, I went and I saw a spirit medium, and she connected to my son, and it was fucking awesome. You need to come over to my house and I'll show you some cool shit. And Toni Collette's like, I don't know about that, and the chick's like, come on. So she goes to this chick's house, and like the chick does like a full-blown like fucking seance and shit. And this scene, upon second viewing, is very fucking subliminal and intense, because she's like, Louie, it's fucking me. Like, she summons a spirit called Louie, and it's like, if anybody knows her shit, that's Louie Cypher, Lucifer. She summons the fucking devil in the fucking room with them. She's got the devil in the room, like doing tricks and shit. Like, Louie, it's me, like fucking, and like Louie starts fucking drawing the chalkboard and doing all this fucking shit, and Toni Collette starts freaking the fuck out, and Tony's like, can we stop? And the lady's like, what? Why do you want to fucking stop? And like just starts freaking the fuck out, and she's like, oh, it's alright, fine, just like, if you want to fucking summon your dead daughter, you can do this, take this magic paper and do this shit. And she's like, alright, and she runs out. I'm like, woo, like fucking Louie, dude, like fucking Louie fucking Cypher, dude, like the fucking devil. Like, that's heavy, dude. Like, that's some shit that would breeze over the fucking people's heads. It's like, oh shit, like there's a spirit in the room, but like, what spirit is it? She goes into she wakes up and she sees ants all over the place, and she's like, oh, these ants. She follows the trail of ants, and there she goes into her son's room, Peter, and Peter's fucking face is covered with ants. We're like, oh shit. And like, she's like, oh my god, Peter. And Peter wakes up and she's like, what the fuck? And it's a dream. And like, she's like, oh shit, I'm sorry, Peter, I was sleepwalking. And Peter's like, what the fuck? And she's like, oh shit, I never wanted to fucking have you, Peter. I fucking hate you. Like, my mom made me fucking have you, and I didn't want to fucking have you, and I tried to abort you. I tried to eat rocks. I tried to throw myself down a hill. I tried to fucking swallow lava just to make sure that you didn't fucking be born. And the dude's like, what the fuck? That's not fucking cool. There's oil all over the fucking place, and they fucking catch fire. It's like, whoosh. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, that's another dream. We're having double dreams? Like, this is getting fucking too much, dude. Like, you guys need to fucking take some fucking medicine or something. Like, I have never had a double dream my entire life, dude. I wish I could fucking have a dream where I wake up and I'm like, oh, that was weird. Then something weird happened to me and I'm like, that's another dream? I wish I could be that fucking subconsciously creative. I got a really dig for this shit, so I'm sorry. She fucking wakes up everybody and she's like, hey everybody, I know the magic now. Let's do a fucking seance, dude. We'll do a fucking thing. Like, it's 4 o'clock, no, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. That's the witching hour. Let's call our dead daughter. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Why doesn't anybody listen to me? Trust me. It'll be fine. So they're all like, oh. So she's fucking got all the glass and shit. And she's like, Peter, the husband, dude, let's all summon our energy on this glass and we'll call in our dead daughter, Charlie. And it's just like, oh god. And then like the candle comes to life and it's just like, oh shit. And then like Peter's like, this isn't cool. There's a demon in this fucking room with us. And then it's like, it breaks the fucking glass and then fire flares up and you're like, oh shit, dude. And then like, oh my god. And then like fucking they summon Charlie and she fucking is possessing the fucking mom and she's like, Mom, where am I? What am I doing here? And I'm like, dude, this is fucking too much. This is intense. We need to fucking stop this right now. And they're like, no, it's fine. And they're like, oh shit. And from then on, they summon a fucking demon in the fucking house. Like, guess what? You open the window, you open the doors. Now we're fucking in here. This motherfucker partying, DMSR. Like, oh, so like smooth fucking move, dude. Like fucking getting played like a fucking fiddle, dude. Metal Gear Solid. Peter's walking in class and he sees a light, like a spirit guiding him into this room, and like another weird freaking thing happens where he's looking in the glass and he sees himself smiling, and that shit is fucking creepy, dude. Because you know how I feel about doppelgangers, dude, because there's a doppelganger in possession, and whenever you see yourself and they look happy, that's not good. Like, that's not good. Like, if you ever see yourself in person and they're smiling looking at you, get the fuck out of there, because there's gotta be that's not good for you. Like, whenever you see a happy doppelganger, nope, shoot that motherfucker with a shotgun in the neck so they die. Like, oh. The mom freaks out and starts breaking up all her miniatures. Those miniatures look really freaking expensive, dude. Like, I can only imagine how much she was charging for those. The gallery center called like, yo, when the miniatures done, yo, we got a lot of buyers for those little houses, that little schoolroom, the little pool. She destroys them all. And the fucking dad's like, dude, you're really losing your shit. Like, you need to fucking calm down, because them shit's worth a lot of money. Peter's losing it. The mom's losing it. He has a vision that Charlie's in the fucking room, but then her fucking head falls off, and he's like, oh shit. And then like somebody starts pulling on his fucking face, and he's like, oh shit. And the mom's in the room, like, what the fuck's going on? And like everybody's fucking wilding out. Like, I don't know who the fuck's crazy. Are you crazy? Is she crazy? Like, everybody's wilding the fuck out. Everybody needs to calm the fuck down. Just get out of the house. Like, if I saw a ghost, I mean, like, I would have left when I saw the fucking first ghost. But no, they keep seeing ghosts. They're just like, oh, it's fine. We had a seance. There's a ghost. There's candles lighting themselves. There's heads falling off. It's fine. You know, it's like, ugh, it's not fucking fine. There's a phantom notebook that's just drawing pictures in it by itself in Charlie's room. So it's just like, you have a room, you have the fucking ghost just doing whatever the fuck it wants. Like, I've got a pen and a pad, I'm gonna draw whatever the fuck, I'm gonna draw skeletons with your eyeballs crossed out and people getting stabbed, because that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm the devil. And it's like, oh, god damn it, that sucks. She finds out that the chick Joan is actually a friend of her mom's that go way back, and it's just like, oh shit, did you not look at your mom's pictures earlier? You didn't like look through her mom's pictures and be like, oh shit, you look like one of my mom's friends. Do you know my mom? Because she's all up in her shit. And like, how did you not notice that until now? Because Joni is right up in there, dude. She's part of that clique, dude. The demon fucking tries to possess Peter in class, and it starts freaking everybody out, and it's really sad because it just twists the fuck out of him, and it's like fucking with him real hardcore, and it's twisting his arm, and everybody's looking at him. I'm like, that's embarrassing. The whole class is never gonna forget that. He starts banging his head on the fucking desk and shit. He breaks his freaking nose off, and like everybody's like, oh man, Peter, dude, why don't you smoke weed anymore? You need to stay on that shit, because once you stop, you're freaking the fuck out. And then the fucking mom goes upstairs and she's like fucking looking around. There's all these flies, and she sees the dead body, her mom's dead body, just with a candle, like somebody just put it up there. Like, oh shit, dude, why don't I go on my attic more, because there's a fucking dead body and it stinks. It's fucking puffy, and I'm like, ugh. God damn it, the fingers are black because it's been dead for so long. Like, fuck, dude. Toni Collette is freaking the fuck out with her husband, and her husband's like, dude, what the fuck? She's like, go upstairs because there's a dead body in there, and goes up there and it's like, yeah, there is a dead body up there. Yeah, that's for real. Like, this sucked. We need to call the cops. And she's like, no, instead of calling the cops, you need to throw this fucking notebook in the fire right now for me. And he's like, what the fuck does that guy do with anything? And she's like, please do it. If you love me, please do it. Please, I love you so much. Just throw it in the fire. And he's like, I'm calling the cops right now. God damn it. And she's like, no, do it. And he's like, no, dude, I'm not fucking doing it. So she's just like, you know what, fine, I'll do it myself. So she throws the fucking notebook in the fire, and he fucking catches flames, like, whoosh, like, what the fuck? He is on fucking fire, dude. Like, whoa, dude. And she's like, holy shit, that fucking, how the fuck did that happen? And then she's like possessed. Like, she's possessed by a goddamn demon now. Like, oh, she's like, oh, it's cool. Like, he's fucking burning like he should be. She's cool as shit with it. Like, it's kind of hot. Literally hot. Really hot. Peter wakes up and he's sitting there like in that sleepy daze, like, I don't know, dude, like, should I fucking jack off? Should I smoke a bong? Should I take a shot? Should I take a shower? What should I do? It's the middle of the night, dude. I could do anything. It's the dead of night, my favorite time of night. And his mom is in the fucking corner just hovering there looking at him, which I didn't even fucking notice when I was writing that part. I was like, oh shit, oh fuck. And then she just fucking crawls off like a fucking Scooby-Doo villain, just like boop, 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 and it's like, oh shit. And then from there, the fucking movie is just like fucking ridiculous. She's like fucking on her demon shit, completely possessed, like it's got demon powers, and it's freaking the boy out. He's fucking scared as shit, dude. He's running around. He fucking runs up to the attic and shit, and she's banging her fucking head on the fucking walls and shit, and he's real fucking scared. And he's like, oh my god, I'm losing my shit real bad. I'm real fucking scared. And he looks in the corner, there's a fucking naked guy there, a naked old fucking dude there. He's like, fuck that. Jumps out of the fucking window. He's like, ksh, jumps out of the fucking window, and just like, oh man, that sucks. This fucking sucks. Everybody's fucking dead. Everybody's fucking dead. And fucking, there's a shadow that goes past, and there's a light that flies over, and it goes into his fucking body, and it's just like, he rises up, he's like, oh shit, I'm fine. And he's just like, oh man, what's going on over here? And like, you look over, and the mom's body's cuts her fucking head off, and the head falls off, and the body floats up the thing. And I saw that part in the theaters, and we all busted out laughing when she flies up the thing, because it looks so hokey. Like, I wish they could have showed it just the body crawling up it with some shit, because like the way it flies up is so fucking hokey that kind of like, we busted out laughing because we didn't know what to expect. So, and then like he climbs up the fucking ladder, and like there's like a bunch of fucking followers, cult followers there, just like, oh hey, what's up? And like the grandmom's dead body's there, and his mom's dead body there, and they don't have any fucking heads, and they can move by themselves apparently, because at one point they're facing the statue, they turn and face him, and they're like, oh shit, and it's real fucking scary. And he's got like a bunch of people just like, guess what, dude, you're the fucking reincarnation of the 8 devils of Kimon from Ninja Scroll, and you're the king of hell, and we brought you back to life, and we put your soul in this man's body, and before you were in that weird ass kid's body, and you didn't like that body, so we got you a brand new one, which is an old kid one, and you're fucking fine now. So now we're gonna fucking rule the fucking world as the king of the devils, and we're a gang, and we love you, and you're the fucking best. And he's like, alright, cool. And that's the fucking end. Like, apparently there was a secret ending where he pulls his fucking eyeballs out, and it's fucking awesome, and that would have been some dramatic ass graphic shit to end it on, which they should have done, but they didn't, because the ending was sort of just like an abrupt ass, like, guess what, this fucking thing that you just, the whole movie leads up to this one random curveball, and it's like, where the fuck did that come from? I mean, I guess there are a lot of different little fucking clues that there's a cult. But the fact that it's just like, well, guess what? You're the fucking reincarnation of this demon, dude. How about that? Was a fucking complete like swerve, and everybody in the theater the first time we saw it was like, what the fuck? And it just didn't really it just didn't come together well upon first viewing, which sucks. But then the second viewing, if you're really watching it and processing it, you're like, all right, this is subtle and scary, but I think it would have been better if they just show a lot more of this shit, like flashbacks, graphic fucking violence, like fucking show us that shit, because hearing these stories is good, but if you've only seen this movie one time, you'd think it sucked. Like if people didn't tell me to come back and watch this movie again, I'd still think Hereditary sucked. And now I just think it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, stylistically, it's cool. Like, if you want to sit there and listen to details and be like, yeah, that is fucked up, yeah, then that's cool. But I like to see shit where, I mean, I guess it's just different. It's just different, a different style of horror. The Rosemary's Baby, very subtle, like, oh shit, you don't want to know what's behind that door because what's in your mind is way scarier, I guess. Like, I guess that's cool, but like, as an artist, I want to show you what's behind that fucking door. Like, I'll show you what's fucking behind that door and you will see it, because I'm going to show you fucking something. Because like, that whole like, show don't tell thing, or tell don't show thing is bullshit. So if you like subliminal shit that's kind of old school but also kind of new school, you know, not as good as Mandy. Mandy was way more fun. Mandy and Hereditary kind of reminded me of the same thing, but Mandy was way more over the top and shows it to you. Like, that's what it is. And I like that. So I'm probably going to re-review Mandy after I reviewed it the first time. And Hereditary is good, though, if you want to sit there with your really, really smart friends and drink gin and fucking really, really comb over a scary movie that's very dry but also very fucked up. If you think about it, then watch Hereditary, because it's good in that regard. But if you just want some fun, scary shit that's like a thrill ride, I say pass the fucking remote, because Hereditary is still very fucking, you gotta be down for it, if you know what I mean. So that's my review of Hereditary, and thanks for fucking watching, because, you know, it was fun doing it, you know. I fucking liked being in that hellish situation with those characters. But now I'm out of it, and I'm Garrett Faber, and that's it.
You son of a bitch, suck my holdy flappy phones, lick my flappy foldy holes.